first inspection, and we got a Russian with.
I cannot get a signal from my KGB comrades.
No signal from the KGB guy.
North Dakota. It reminds me, it's a great deal of similarity, not with the region where I live, but with the northern Kazakhstan. Boot stabilizer is needed, yes.
Yep. We're actually at a Ukrainian farm of a former Ukrainian who his ancestors immigrated from Ukraine. Back in 1899, he was just telling us. Let's go inspect this thing. They're gonna unfold it and we're gonna get after it. We've got an 1850 drill pulled by a versatile 435 tractor. This is your equipment tour of this farm out here near Page, North Dakota. Hope, North Dakota. I believe it's a 42.5 foot, 7.5 inch spacing. A 1900 cart, 350 bushel it says. 1850, that's had a lot of good upgrades done to it. Rear rank especially. Look at those notch discs, they just love those things. Said they cut really good. Those ones need to be replaced. We're gonna put a new set on here for next spring. Closing wheel upgrades, press wheel upgrades. You can see our Pro Series pivot kit does have a grease zerk, but you just grease it once a year. And that is a kit that just keeps performing. Works good. You notice the Bonilla seat tab. The Needham boot pivot there. Here's one thing we see a lot on these Needham ones. And you notice how much it's slopping up and down. Well, that's not because it doesn't have a fix in it, it's because it's not tight. So he's gonna have to go back through and tighten all these because a lot of them are slopping. It's got some slop here. The way these 50 series works, there's like a tapered roller bearing in here. And if it's not tight, you'll notice that it just slops out some, or gets sloppy, and it affects the depth. There's a lot of things here that we gotta continue to address. You'll notice he's been putting some of these heavy duty springs on here. So if you're a 50 series owner, check these out. These are incredible. Very good option, upgrade to make sure your closing wheels have good downforce. We got Intelligent Ag up here. Intelligent Ag, we recommended the John Deere updated towers on here. Much better. And then a stainless steel on the front fertilizer tank. That looks good. 1900 cart. Man, you can run these things a long time. They're gonna be harvesting right over there. Let's see if we can get some harvest action too. I hope you enjoyed that, because that was risky. It is really blowing out here. But man, if I didn't have this huge Mavic 3, this would be a lost cause. My drone would have been in the next county. So we're gonna keep trying. This thing's really capable. At least it can do it with this 30+ mph winds. So this is pretty neat. We get to see the end result of what the seeder did. That was an 1850 drill. These beans are looking good. They put in about 1,500 to 2,000 acres of beans with that 1850 drill rear rank. Just impressed that these beans look so good, and hope it does well for them. Didn't know we were coming to the lake, did ya? We stopped at Hungry Pelican Lake Resort here, Lake Ashtabula, just 10 miles north of Valley City. We're gonna grab some food before we hit the next stop. It's nice to have these places around so we can, well, get the energy we need to keep motoring on. We are thoroughly lost. Google brought us to the end of a road where a highway starts. There's a stop sign. We can't find anyone. It is not the address. There's nothing there.
I cannot get a signal from my KGB comrades.
No signal from the KGB guys.
Comrade.
So we are pulling into, what is this? We don't even know what this is.
St. Mary Church.
Might be a church, but it looks like a hobby farm. The Verizon network is down, so we can't even call the guy. It's apparently a nationwide shortage. Maybe you guys remember this by the time you see this video. That you had one too. Let's see if he's in here. Let's see if so. We just got to go back to the old-fashioned way and ask people for directions. Well, here goes nothing. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Your head is bigger than my body. It's a giant dog. Do you guys know where this guy is? His name is Jeff. Yeah? You think you can show me where he is? Turns out we're 3 miles off. We were on the right direction, going the right direction, but we gave up 2 miles too soon, obviously. Because how are we supposed to know?
And then I asked myself a question. If you set the coordinates, longitude and latitude, would the GPS lead you? Then it would lead you precisely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you set the...
Because I don't have the coordinates. We were supposed to call them. We were supposed to call them to get directions. And Verizon's down. Even this guy tried to call the guy. He knows, he's got his number. All right, all we got to do is get past that road and go 3 miles. What do you think of of North Dakota so far?
Of North Dakota. It reminds me, it's a great deal of similarity, not with the region where I live, but with the northern Kazakhstan, which I visited for 3 years when I was a young person. It's absolutely prairie type, and the long distances, virtually no people. Well, in the United States, of course, it's more civilized. You have gravel roads, you have electricity, but in northern Kazakhstan, when I visited, in some places there was no even electricity, but it was 60s of last century. But the climate-wise, it's absolutely the same. Strong wind, cold nights, warm days, and right now in northern Kazakhstan they also harvest corn in the places where they grow it.
Well, we are approaching a farm. We hope it's the one. And we hope he's around. I see a John Deere seeder.
Yes.
We've got to be at the right place.
Yes.
And the name is right. The name is on the seed sign there.
Proceed.
Success.
Success.
The old-fashioned way of asking for directions has worked.
Another success of joint American-Russian efforts.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as the called party is temporarily unavailable. Please try again later. Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
Come on, Verizon.
As the called party is temporarily
can't hear you.
Please try again later.
That is some nice stuff.
Yes.
If you like green, that is. Looks like a 60-foot, 7.5-inch spacing. Nice machine for sure. I'll bet you that's a 430 bushel. I know that for sure, but I'll bet you one of these RXs pulls it when it's not pulling a digger. What do you think?
It needs to be, wobbling wood.
Yeah, definitely need some boots here.
Yeah.
And boot stabilizers.
Boot stabilizer is needed, yes.
Yep. Let's wiggle the pivots down here. That's still good. It's still
good,
tight.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not tight or stuck. It's not too sloppy. Oh, these depth adjusters might need help. These are standard wear boots, so they've worn quickly.
Yes.
We'll get those changed. Same here. Yeah, this is called a Ninja flap. See how he likes that one. They're very flexible, as you guys can see here. Hello, buddy. Coming to check us out? Don't worry. We're friendly. And this Russian's friendly too.
Yeah. I already got familiar with him. We already made friends.
Ah, this is not right. We got a loose bolt here. Look at this beautiful stainless. Yeah. Reddy's got their logo on that baby. Conveyor's still holding up. It's a good idea. That style clamp really helps clamp that on. Couplers still look okay. Hose seems alright. Either doesn't have a lot of use or was just replaced not too long ago. Let's take this guy and measure our disc diameter. So new is here at 18, and it is at, there's 3/4, half, quarter, 17 1/4. So 17 is there at this one, and it goes a little past that. Check another one here. 17 1/4, needs to change discs. It'd be a good time to change the discs. Do the stabilizer, boot springs, new boots. See if he wants to get those tabs, keep those tabs, or get some better ones. I think the side-to-side slop's still okay. We could turn the pins, but not a whole lot's needed on this one. All right, got here at Fletcher Farms here. Nice machine. Jesse himself actually personally supervised the installation of a lot of these parts in 2021. Let's see how they're still doing, see if he did a good job. We got the original stabilizer there. It's doing pretty good. Discs are small, so they need to be changed. Look at these wheels, they're still doing good. That's the Pro Seal kit right there. Still free. Closing alarms are good. This main pivot's really good. There is something that has developed since last being here, and it's a common thing we see in a lot of seeders, and that's that arm right there slopping. So there's play, there's a little bit of play here, and that's okay. That's normal. But you see how much that wheel's moving? That's not because of that handle or the cover. It's because of that right there. We got to address that. I've got an awesome fix for it. But before I show you that, there's a great blockage system on your stainless steel on the cart. He doesn't need much. Discs and this secret weapon device here. The magic slot block fix. So you've seen this on some of our videos, come up on the screen. But this goes in there and it takes care of the slop. It's gonna do a lot of good things for a lot of farmers, and we're looking forward to getting this on a lot of machines, so it takes care of that, so you don't have to buy the expensive arm as well. Well, what'd you think of the last visit?
For me, it was 100% typical American farmer, very rational, thoughtful, preferring to do whatever he can with his own hands.
Say that again.
Well, don't turn a fly into an elephant. It means that you make a fuss out of nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so there is a good Russian saying: "Don't turn a fly into an elephant."
We ran into some really neat people. Maria and Pat Steele
From Iowa.
and they've got some interesting transportation. This is what they're on, and you guys are going from where to where?
Antler, North Dakota to Del Rio, Texas, and we're 1,700 miles total, and we're raising money for research for cancer.
Заработать хотели. Здесь именно речь идет о чем? Вот мы ездим, заказы есть.
Make sure you like and subscribe to keep up on all the fresh content posted weekly, which includes helpful tips and tricks, new products, and various adventures. Also, make sure you check out Reddy's website to shop our performance air seeder solutions.